whereby passengers and goods are carried by either private or public operated or supported carriers. What is meant by public transport is when the operator is government owned, like LNTS, like LSTC of those days. But there is what we call private operator. That is the one like the Elias, the Ricketts, the Charity of those days. What you have today are what we call informal, unorganized public transport operators. That is to call all of them public operators. Yes, even Okada, Keke qualify for that definition or clarification. But in real life, as a transport professional, public transportation is designed and defined as a service which you pay for, but with hackneyed registration. A vehicle that is not hackneyed, a vehicle that is not hackneyed is not a public transport. It's an informal or recognized public transport operation. That is where you have the cab. That is where you have the keke napep. That is where you have this commercial motorcycle. But the downfall that you see, they are hackneyed. That is why they are branded with yellow. But are they operating as a public transport? Number one, there is no quality control. All of them are just operating and deciding what to do at will. You may take it to by 2, no by 12, 100 naira in the afternoon, and in the evening they tell you it is 300 naira. Spontaneously. That is not public transportation. Because the hackney is a special recognition globally assigned to differentiate public transportation from any other means of transport. In fact, it differentiates public transport from personal vehicle ownership. So if we have problem of definition of what public transport is, how then can we respond to find a solution to public transportation? That is why I'm saying that everybody is a possessor. Any attempt to question that authority, you are your own. So, but if people recognize that, come, you can't go to court now and tell the judge you want to defend yourself. You will say no. Because they have a language that they speak. And because you want to defend yourself, because you cannot speak the language, they will not grant you that audience. But when it comes to transportation, everybody knows the solution. I want to appeal through the PS that they will start looking more seriously to the declining nature of the public transport system of Lagos State. It is a Herculean task. It takes the grace and determination to find solution to that. What then are the roles of public transport? I said the community and society have a requirement for mobility and spatial interaction, and the function of public transport is therefore to enable people without access to private transport of their own to satisfy those economic, social, and political and psychological needs which cannot be fulfilled within their walking distance. transport becomes an alternative to people with personal or private transport, where for physical, health, economic, and security to environmental reasons, unrestricted use of it becomes uneconomic. Now again, all people have similar needs to commute to work, to school, to shop, or even to pursue leisure. Even among the high car ownership family category of Ikoyi or Victoria land, there are many who still rely, some or all of the time, on the use of public transport. When you send your mate, please go to Balomo, go and buy plantain. Please run to the supermarket, go and buy this. They are not going to be given the car of Baba. They are going to take that. Our boss will be teaching. If that boss is not there, you want that lady to try there and go with his salon. Sometimes, and as once experienced in Nigeria, problems of fuel scarcity with attendant high fuel purchase price may force a change in travel routes. To search for a new form of fuel that will readily be available may both be expensive and also have lengthy time to achieve. They have just increased the fuel price from 160 to 165. And there is no corresponding increase in our minimum wage. The price of a bag of rice today is 25,000 naira, and the minimum wage is 30,000 naira. And a lot of governments are still struggling to agree to pay that 30,000 minimum wage. And you are all of a sudden raising the fuel price. I think we need to examine ourselves. I'm serious. And you are talking of corruption, you are talking of stealing. No, because if a bag of rice is 25,000, and my salary is, let's say, 42,000, and I have a family of 2, they have to go to school, they have to pay everything. What else do you want for everybody to do? And you want the downfall man to be normal. And you want the people that want to stay at the bus stop to be normal. Everybody must be on the high tone. And so, as psychologists and the social scientists, has a lot to do. And we've been saying it. All our roads are declining, not because the engineers have not done the great work. It's because those engineers, they lack what I call social science contribution to their work. You want to design a road from Ikorodu to Ijebode, perfect design. And all of a sudden, you now said there is a cement industry. Okay, let me use the example of Obajala, Ikogi. Ikogi in Obajala, no minimum of less than 2,500 trucks of cement that will cross Taba Junction, either going towards Abuja or going towards Benin. If you are familiar with that route, you will discover that when you are going to Abuja, the road is worse. Because those trailers, you call them trailers, but in transportation you call them AGV, heavy goods vehicles. They move along that lane. Because of the weight bearing of the cement, the road deteriorates faster. And when you are now coming from Abuja, you will say, it is easier, go fast. Because those vehicles coming from that place, they are carrying next to nothing. Also, if they from Kaba to Benin, the lane towards Benin, especially between Auchi and Ekoma and towards Egwede, Irepe, you will see that the road has been destroyed completely. Because not that the design is wrong, but the routes over the years that started going through those roads after the design created those problems. Why do we have a daily movement of 600 bags of cement times 2,400 vehicles without a rail connection. And Bonaja, a waterfront at Lokoja is 22 kilometers length to Obaja. All these are issues that if you are not an expert, you cannot be narrating on them. Everything is, let us collect money from the trailer. Let us collect money. You collect the money, but you destroy your assets. Now, we also went further. That what are the benefits of public transportation? Mobility for all. Irrespective of whether you are physically challenged, irrespective of whether you are a child, you require mobility. But in Nigeria here, we think those who require mobility are workers. The old people require mobility. There is no transport. That is why I said I have seen the master plan for Lagos. And I have seen a lot of missing gaps. And when I saw it, I said, this thing is dead on arrival. It's dead on arrival. So, all those are things, mobility for all. That's what I call, it reduces traffic congestion. If you have public transport, why do we need to bring in our personal cars? An efficient, reliable, functional, safe public transportation system. Well connected. Why do we need to bring in our vehicles? Why should everybody be running crazy that I want to acquire a vehicle? Nigeria is